Today we are going to read an English storybook, and the book name is How the Leopard Got His Spots. Spots. It's an fictional story. It's not a real thing. Okay. Come on, let us read this book with Revant.
It is very complicated if it's real.
Come closer and talk.
It will be really complicated if it was actually not fictional. A long time ago, there lived a very plain leopard named Henry. Henry didn't have any spots, but that was normal back then, since the other animals were plain as well. The giraffe was plain, the zebra was plain, and so were many others. Henry was so plain that he blended in with the sandy colored rock and the sandy colored tips of grass and the sandy color of sand. Makes sense. That was fortunate for Harry, since he liked to sneak. This is unfortunate for his friends, since they can't see him sneaking around. Henry would sneak up on his friend Zebra and Giraffe and spook them. Eventually, Henry's friend decided to move to the woods. The woods was much better from hiding from a sneaky leopard. After some time, the shadows created by the bushes and trees changed the animals that lived in the woods. Hiding partly in the shade and partly in the sun, the animals grew patterns. The zebra grew bulgy and the zebra grew stripy. Meanwhile, Henry was getting quite bored. Where have my friends gone? He wondered. How can I be sneaky if there is no one to spook? I really love spooking. Henry was frustrated. He looked around for someone to play with, but when he tried to spook the other leopards, they took no chance. How boring! Finally, Henry resorted to spooking any critters he could find. Rats and beetles and jackrabbits and mice. But these guys saw him coming and they just laughed. Then a mouse suggested, Henry, you need to go try another spot. Go find your friends and leave us alone. Henry didn't know another spot, but he liked the idea of finding his friends again. So he went off to find another spot.
New spot.
Another spot. Henry ran, searching for his friends. He studied his surroundings carefully, hoping to see a long whiff of the big, tall giraffe and the swinging tail of a zebra. But they were nowhere to be found. I wished I asked the mouse where the new spot was, thought Henry. Eventually, Henry came up on a magnificent cluster of trees, where the spots of light from the tree shines made their way through the leaves, trees, and bushes, but not enough to see clearly. Though he can't spot his friends, Henry felt like he was close. I know that smell, Henry said to himself, sniffing the air. I smell giraffe, but I can't see the giraffe. Why can't I see my friends? Henry wondered. I'm sure they're here, but the hard flickering sunshine makes it hard to see, and the shadows confuse me. And so Henry decided to wait until dark. When the woods had fewer shadows, he curled up on a rock to rest as the daylight faded into night. When the crickets began to chirp, Henry hopped up and he was ready to sneak. He sniffed the air. He definitely smelled a giraffe, then zebra. Then he listened to a scratching in the bushes. Scratching in the bushes. He definitely heard a zebra. Henry got to his sneak stance and then jumped. Got you! He called happily and tackled the animal to the ground. He definitely felt the kick of a zebra. Get comfortable. We're not moving until the morning when I can see you, said Henry. I need to know for sure if you're my zebra friend. In the morning, Henry could clearly make out the creature beneath him more clearly, but it was covered in stripes. Just a minute, he said. You smell like a zebra, and you sound like a zebra, and you kick like a zebra, but you don't look like a zebra. What happened to you? Let me up, and I'll show you, said Zebra. Then the zebra called the giraffe and the other friends. Come help me find Henry. How the shadows work. Round 1 of hide and seek, Henry. Count to 10. When Henry opened his eyes, he stared in wonder. Then he squinted his hardest squint, but he can't make out a single creature. I can't see you, Henry said, astonished. Isn't it amazing? We blend in with the woods, said Zebra happily. Henry frowned. Now what am I supposed to do? He wondered. I found a new spot, but I don't blend in this spot. How do I sneak? Stay and enjoy the woods, said Zebra. Soon you'll be blend in like we do. What kind of marks do you want? Henry pondered. Then one word came out. Spots. I want spots. And so Henry took into hiding in the leaves of the trees, letting in the sunlight hit the spots upon his skin. Oh, I can see the thing. It's a picture of a jaguar. Wow. After some time, Henry noticed he was yellow-coated but began to have a blurry spots all over him. They were perfect for a super sneaker.
By the time Henry could sneak up on his friends again, he no longer wanted to spook them. So, from that day on, he kept the spooking to a minimum and used his sneaking skills to become a champion at hide and seek instead. He still holds the number 1 spot.
Thanks for watching today's video. If you watched till the end, you'll deserve a cookie.
Clap.
Okay, cookie claps. Get some cookies. You need to cookie clap with them. Oh, my cookies broke. Well, like more, share more here.